was blessed with the divine privilege of returning to Morocco for a creative residency program at Jeanne Tomsna, which is a beautiful, fantastic, amazing Black woman-owned boutique hotel in Marrakesh, Morocco. And this was an immaculate time filled with self-discovery, self-love, knowledge, creativity, utter relaxation, and just overall divine guidance. I had so many spiritual developments during my time here, from prophetic dreams to channeling my novel to experiencing a past life hypnosis session, an acupuncture session, gong meditation ceremonies, and so much more. It was truly, truly divine, and I am super blessed to tell you that I am actually hosting a retreat in January of 2026 at Jeanne Tomsna. It is called She Who Knows, Reclaiming the Feminine in Morocco. It is an intimate retreat designed to nurture the depths of your being and awaken the divine power within. It is co-ed, so both women and divine masculines are more than welcome to join us. There's going to be sacred tea ceremonies, sensual yoga classes, a hot air balloon ride, dinners at fancy desert restaurants, sound healing experiences, guided meditations, and so much more. I am super excited for you all to return with me back to Morocco. And so if this interests you, check out my website, browngirlalmighty.com, for tickets. Do you know how blessed I am to have been invited back to Morocco for a creative residency program at a Black woman-owned boutique hotel, the only Black woman-owned boutique hotel in Morocco? Like, very blessed. Y'all, check out this room. For one, this is my favorite room in my room, and I can't wait to just zone out and just write in here. This is my first full day out here, but it's so beautiful. And then you go into the actual room, and y'all, like, this place is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I've obviously been getting settled, but it's just gorgeous. And then look at this, for one, look at this giant door. Love this giant door. I love that there's two fireplaces. These beautiful golden sinks. Hey! Got a beautiful bathroom tub. Big closet. And a shower over there. It's just luxury. It's just so much luxury. Bruh, like, I'm so grateful. Like, for real, I really can't say anything beyond expressing my gratitude, because this is just a one-of-a-kind experience, a one-of-a-kind opportunity, and I'm just so grateful. Because, like, what? Let's go eat lunch. There's beautiful gardens outside of my room. There's literally so many different types of herbs, and this is the building that I'm sleeping in. So pretty, and it has a rooftop. I was up there doing yoga this morning. But yeah, this place is so... Oh, are those oranges? Those are oranges. Oh, it's an orange tree. This place is magical. Like, bro, me showing up on YouTube has granted so many different kinds of opportunities that I just, like, wow, you know? And this is one of them. So basically, in July, I was contacted by Jeanne Tomsna to see about the possibility of me hosting a retreat out here. And this is because they had found my YouTube video of my very first retreat abroad to Morocco in March of 2023. I also think it's funny how it's March of 2025. Like, it's exactly 2 years since I've last been here. And I really loved hosting that retreat. Such a fun time. Morocco was like a complete different kind of experience that I had ever experienced before. And so being able to come back and write my second book, of course, fuck yeah, hell yeah, for sure, absolutely. Like, I couldn't agree enough times. This is the entrance. exhale. The palm trees, the sky. It's like super ethereal in here. So this is the pool area. This is a heated pool as well, so love that. Let's see how hot it is. Oh yes, warm. It's high 60s, mid 50s, and it gets cold, pretty cold at night. Not too cold. Chilly. I get cold, okay? You know, they say I got low iron, but I just get cold. So, and then there's a souvenir shop over here. Well, let me not even say souvenir shop. This is a artisan place. Like, I walked in there very briefly yesterday, and there were a lovely collection of items and clothing and silks and scarves and elixirs that they have for sale. And I look forward, one of my favorite things that we did here on my retreat was going to the MEDINA. Very much look forward to going back. Like, I'm stocking up. I'm stocking up when we go back. So this is lunch today. I have no idea what this is, but I love that I am expanding my palate through different cuisine. And I remember the last time I was in Morocco, I was not crazy about the food, but this place, like, I had dinner last night and it was much better. Last night I was at dinner and the series of forks and, you know, I don't really know about that yet. I think you start from the outside in. So this looks like a dumpling salad. Last night there was a shrimp salad and it was really good. So, definitely gonna, oh, just looks like veggies. This is good. Something that I really want to get here at the MEDINA is like plates and bowls. And I know I just like moved out of my house, but this is the year I'm buying land. This is the year I'm buying land. I already know it. Y'all, these are lamb chops. It looks so good. Ooh, it looks so good. I don't normally be eating, actually I don't never eat lamb. But like I said, I'm open, I'm loving, I'm trying, I'm willing, and I'm here. So like, why the fuck not? One of the other things I loved about the food and stuff here is that everything comes in servings, like courses is, oh, the sun is out. Girl, you gonna have to come back when I'm ready to reshoot my little thing over here. Whoa. Fucking whoa. I'm fucking blessed. Blessed. I am here because during this creative residency, I am writing my second book. My first book is my poetic memoir, Brown Girl Almighty. If you didn't know, you could purchase your copy on browngirlalmighty.com, as well as check out my other offerings, including my spiritual retreats and spiritual consultations and all the other goodies I got there. But my second book / first novel is over here to create, and very much have been inspired by my main man, Dr. Brian Weiss. Shouts out to him. He's he's the first book author and professional past life regression therapist that I ever read the books of and did research into, and I can't wait to share space with him sometime in the physical soon. It's gonna happen. One of these nights I could not go to sleep and I was awake just pondering, and I got the abrupt download to just buy tickets to Dr. Brian Weiss's weekend past life regression workshop in June in New York. And so yeah, manifestations come into life real quick. The book was definitely inspired by what I learned throughout all of the reading material that I've dived into to learn more about myself and my past lives and the karma that I've collected and things of that sort. So that's what I be here typing on my laptop. It's so lovely because I literally have been working on this book for a few months, but not very consistently. I had about 9 pages written, and ever since I even was on the plane here, I've had a lot more creative inspiration to pick up my book and start writing and adding and building an outline, building plots, going into depth about the characters, continuing to format the world. And it's been a fun process. It's been very fun. And so I've been here. This is my second full day here at Jinan Tamsna, and last night I finished the prologue, and I don't even know really how much I should share. I just know when I have big manifestations that I want to come into fruition, I always just talk about them. I know some people might not agree because they think you should keep something secret or whatever, but I mean, I got a big platform. I've worked hard to build the platform and to get my name out there, and by talking about things is how things have been brought into my life and have been birthed into creation. So yeah, so right now the book does not have a name. Right now it doesn't have a name. So but I am working on the first full chapter. About to start that right now.
Right now, I am just exploring because, oh yes, bro, the silhouettes here are fantastic. Everything is just so beautiful, and like the colors are so like feminine and calming, and I'm just amazed.
Literally, everything here is just so feminine and like,
Oh, it's just so feminine.
in like an elegant way, in like a rich, royal, amazing way. Like, I'm just amazed by the colors, the plants, the wildlife, the nature, all of it. It's just so amazing. Like, this is the door that I go into for dinner. I don't even think I've showed you guys the inside of dinner yet. And then it's just like, this is the room that they brought me in when I first got here, and I had my tea and my mint tea and my cookies, and everything here is just so like I said, just elegant, royal, beautiful, feminine, and also like very rich. It just feels very rich in culture and like just history as well, because there's so many like different types of like art pieces and things. I love how Cards Against Humanity is right there. That's funny. I've never seen that before, but all of the art is just so like, everything is just so, it's just so intentional, and it's just so rich. Like, I love that word, rich, because rich is just so rich in all other types of ways, and flavors and scents and colors and fabrics. And like Marianne Lou Martin, she just walked kind of like in the corridor past me, like I was in another room, and I walked out and into the area she was just in, and it smells like her. She smells really good. She smells really, really good. But I'm like, wow, like, it's so amazing to see divine embodiments of women, Black women, being just in power, in charge, in their fierce feminine energy. And like, it's literally the embodiment of what you see on TV, what is like, oh, there's an assistant over there, and then there's a phone call here, and then there's someone asking about, you know, permission for some kind of construction site over there. Like, it was really dope. It was really dope to have I don't even think I told y'all that I had lunch with her yesterday. Oh, I think I did tell y'all that. But regardless, it was so nice, and I really enjoyed myself. And I really enjoy like being in places where, how can I say this? I really enjoy being in spaces with women who are like everything. Like, I don't know, like this is a status, a structure, the power. I felt the fierce and power is what I felt. Fierce and power is what I feel. Yeah, that's it. So when I tell y'all I am blessed and highly favored, how many times have I said that in this video? I think I've said that a lot today specifically. I don't know about this video. But a beautiful soul named Dailah has contacted me saying that she is a past life regressionist. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. When I tell you can't make this shit up, I'm telling you can't make this shit up. Like, so her name is pronounced Dailah Soul, and here is her social media. Y'all definitely check her out. Her website is earthisschool.com, and y'all definitely got to check out her YouTube channel. She has ample resources discussing what she does and reviews on her website. Also, what she does is called multi-dimensional regression, not past life regression. The difference is that it covers more than just past lives. So I wanted to clarify how she refers to her services, and not to foreshadow or nothing, but I had one hell of a regression, and I am eager to work with her more. How was I? How she wants to offer me a free past life regression session, and we're about to hop on a call right now and chat about all the crazy energy going on this March, all of the astrological transits and things of that sort, and really just have a girl talk, because I need that right now, for real. It was an emotional day for me, and I look forward to speaking with another beautiful black woman who is educated and also obsessed with past lives. I'm so excited to see what she knows and everything like that. So I'm just excited because, like, literally it's just so spot on. It's just so spot on, and more I'm being just surrounded by information and opportunities and just all things involving past lives and just ancestral connections. And I'm feeling very tapped in Africa. Very tapped in.
My guides tell me a lot how Black people specifically, like, we are so caught up on the fear of stuff and the story of stuff, this DEI stuff, everything. We're not even, like, even when we awaken and we're doing our spiritual thing, we're either doing like Ifa thing, we're really like, we're doing like, we're setting up the altars, which is really good stuff. But how many of us do you see us talking about past lives and consciousness and, vibrational stuff for real though? The terms vibration, but like really talking about like, calibrating your energy. You don't see many of us in these circles, and they really want us to get a grip.
I kind of have seen many giving it outside of them, like structuring things that they can control in the physical without too much of the internal reflection and elevation. And I think that honestly, it's like, this work is hella free. This work is super free. Like, and it doesn't need an altar. It could just be a pen and a journal and a shadow work question. I've also been realizing today specifically, I've been sitting in the dark a lot, like in the dark of my psyche a lot, like sitting in the womb of myself and looking around and feeling the uncomfortability, and I'm just realizing, like, wait, what did I write down? Hold on, wait. I wrote, there is a purpose for our trauma, a new self that begs to be born under the grasp of fear. Pain is forever alchemizing into strength, knowledge, and wisdom, but you must feel it first.
That is really good. You are that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is very, very much on point.
And it's so prevalent, because now I'm at the point where in my journey where I'm like, okay, I'm feeling pain, but then the pain is literally alchemizing into pleasure. Like, I've had moments where I'm like, something shitty will happen, and I'll sit in meditation, and sometimes I'll be with my partner, sometimes not. But either way, I'm sitting in it, and as I'm feeling it, like, eventually it stops feeling as bad as it did, and then it's evolving into joy, and then I'm fucking having an orgasm. Like, what? I can't imagine keeping this shit locked in me anymore. And it's like, it took years of work to get to that point, but like, thank fucking God we got to that point,
That's I tell my clients, like, it's okay to me, you might need to be a little dramatic. Like when something comes up and it's a surprise, you need to be dramatic. Get through those dramatics, right?
Yes.
And then get on the other side.
Yes.
All of a sudden, it's like you're almost exhausted with the truth of everything you felt. So all of a sudden, it's like what you needed just comes. Like the answer just comes, and you're just like, oh, if you allow yourself to go through those dramatics.
Oh my God, I love that so much because I reflected on having a temper tantrum. Now, like, I'll allow myself to do that. And it was literally the one thing we're shunned from the most as children. Do not have a temper tantrum. You're not allowed to feel X, Y, and Z. But no, nigga, because if you're not going to let me cry it out, it's going to lock itself in my womb. And then women got fibroids, women got PCOS. Like, niggas is, hell no.
I tell people all the time because people expect, because of the way I'm speaking and the messages that I give, they expect that when I go through things, I'm just like, oh, well,
right.
there's just surprise that just happened. And I'll be like, no, I'm actually dramatic as fuck. Like, if you in my circle, I'm like, let me get this out because I just had a whole fucking thing. And then maybe 24 hours later, it just depends on the level of the thing. It could be a few hours later. It could be the next day. It could be a week later. And I'm just like, that wasn't even,
Right,
and
acceptance.
I was just being dramatic, and that's just what I had to do to get through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Acceptance is gonna come either way. Like, as long as you fucking feel it. And I was doing that before, but my divine masculine really helped be a container. Like, we've been on the phone and I've been revealing things to him, and he'll be like, you're allowed to fucking scream. Like, just start screaming. Like, we was in the airport, we missed our flight a few weeks ago, and both of us had a temper tantrum. Like, his legs was giving out and shit like that. And I was like, this is just it's just gonna be what it's gonna be right now, because later it's not gonna be like that. And that missed flight was divine redirection, because some other crazy bullshit was going down, and I ain't even know about it. But yeah. It's very synchronous. So much.
It's like, when you really look at stuff, it's like, why do we worry? Because things happen how the hell they're supposed to. Every time with everything, all the time. Like, synchronicity never turned off. It's just always there.
Even the shitty stuff that I felt, and I know people would probably some people would rage at hearing this, but like some of the assault I've experienced and things like that, like, nigga, like, if it wouldn't have been that thing, it would have been another, because sometimes, I mean, like, the universe will ask us to move, but we don't move it. We're not hearing, we're not seeing clearly. And honestly, I've gotten to the point where I'm grateful for the trauma that I've endured, because it's led me to where I am. It's allowed me to have ample womb wisdom, which is why I understand now it's so important for me to be so fucking connected with my womb, because I've had numerous experiences where shitty men have taken that power away, or they've siphoned my energy, which is exactly what feral deity is about. But like, oh my God, that's so fucking divine. But yeah, like, it's so spot on. I love it. Hello. It is Friday. I can't believe it's already Friday. How's my first week almost up here at the beautiful Jinan Tamsna? If you can tell, I'm in a really great mood. I am 1 minute away. Well, first, I rose this morning, went outside and did some breath work as it started to rain. I literally stayed out there as it was literally raining, and it felt so good, so freeing. And then I went and I ate some good fucking food, y'all. The food here is just fantastic, and I'm so excited to be working on hosting my retreat here. Did I say that to y'all earlier? Yeah, your girl is hosting a retreat here in January of 2026. It's gonna be fucking fire, and this experience is like preparing me so beautifully for what I want it to be about, be with, the intentions behind it, the people involved, and things of that sort. So in terms of the food, I had some duck today, y'all, and I ain't gonna lie, your girl don't be eating meat like that back in the States, cause America, but here, I done had that shit. Like, yesterday was the only day I ain't have no meat at all. I had shrooms. Food here is just so good. Hey son, there you go, girl. How you doing?
Some blessings to y'all. Oh my gosh, today is a prosperous day, as is all of my days here at the lovely Jean Tomsna. Every day is feeling even better and even better. I am about to do my crown. Okay, that's 100. But first, I'm gonna take a little 200 milligram mushroom capsule by our lovely Schedule 35 because health and healing and prosperity. Ooh, as I've been here sitting in the stillness, the silence, and the solitude, SSS, it's all so divinely feminine. And the book that I'm reading is called Womb Wisdom, and it's very spot on to everything I'm experiencing right now and embodying for myself. And it's describing a lot of the processes that I've already gone through that were difficult or tumultuous and therefore ended up being a part of the journey. And so how's the only way to feel about it besides gratitude at this point? In terms of my book that I have been here writing, yesterday was a very beautiful day in the process because it was the day that I realized I can't measure my process by how many pages I write or how many words I write in a day. It must be measured by the effort and the effort, intention, and the downloads I am receiving from a higher consciousness about where to go next. And most importantly, I'm channeling this book. Like, yes, this book is credited to me. It'll be published in my name. But in the same breath, like, I'm channeling this. Spirit, ancestors, my spirit guides, my higher self, most importantly, this is something that they have gifted me in this physical body. And I look forward to bringing it into the physical, and most importantly, I look forward to working with them to write it, because that was something that I realized in the session that I had with Dailah, the past life regression therapist, the other night. I realized that I've been thinking too much in the process, or I had been thinking too much in the process about writing. And yesterday was the first time that I really went with the flow and explored various possibilities of how the story could go. And I started to do my chapter outlines and to look at things more in a bigger picture rather than taking it step by step, page by page. And that gave me some real prosperous, productive energy in writing and further conceptualizing how the story is going to go and how it wants to be told. I shot my shot at this 420 hotel in Thailand that has really beautiful, deeply intentional, ceremonial type services. Like, I'm talking like each room has like a bathtub on the balcony, and they come and they do like chakra balancing. You walk into the room and they got edibles all laid out for you, and ganja is heavily involved. It's a 420 friendly resort, but when you think of it, it's not like a 420, it's like a Zen 420. And I was like, hey, like, I'm gonna just shoot my shot and be like, you know, this who I am, this what I do. Like I would love to like pull up and like, you know, document me in this bitch. But also like, y'all want to host a retreat with me? And I woke up to a beautiful DM back. So, you know, like, for me, you got to put shit out there. Well, I got to put shit out there. I don't know if it's because I'm a Gemini. I don't know if it's because I'm God's favorite. But for me, like, I put things out into the universe. I speak it into existence. I don't care who's listening. Actually, everyone could listen. Like, and I think the most important step in that is knowing what you want. Like, I don't always understand envy from people, especially when it's people who don't know what they want. I actually find that to be problematic, because it's like, don't project that energy onto me because you don't know who you are or what you want out of this life, and you see me doing these very specific and unique things, but it's like, are you even interested in doing that? Like, okay, yeah, let's say you see the retreat. Like, you might want to travel, but are you even interested in hosting a retreat, or are you just like inspired by me doing that, you know? To each its own.
So here are more of the beautiful grounds at Jinan Tamsna. Wow. I really love this fireplace. Fireplace. They have so many mirrors here. And you know, a baddie loves a mirror. And this is like obviously some beautiful like stage. They just had some diaspora writing retreat situation, and she was briefly telling me about it, and it sounded miraculous. I would love for the sun to come out so I could take some pictures here or something. I have been meditating in the sunlight for an extended amount of time. I don't know how long I've been here, but I can feel the medicine just integrated throughout my body. I can feel it starting in the core of my solar plexus, radiating through the rest of me and into my aura. And it's just had me sitting here in stillness, connecting to the breath, and like literally doing nothing else. Like, my thoughts are seldom. I have ample space. I have clarity. Fuck that. I have clarity. I have space for myself and clarity. I feel really fucking good right now. Oh, I feel really good. And in the book that I'm reading, Womb Wisdom, I love this book. It's so spot on to like everything that's going on that I'm experiencing. And what was it saying? Stillness is the key to hearing the womb. And she has a quiet, subtle, soft voice that can only be heard when you bring about a certain intention. And yeah, I mean, shit, really is intention. And with intention, inspired action, and most importantly, dedication. Oh my God. Fuck me. Oh my God. I just feel really fucking good right now. There's really nothing else to say about it. Today is warm and bright and sunny. Thank God. I can't believe how cold it gets out here. But it is Saturday today. Today is marks, oh my God. It's Sunday. It's almost been a week since I've been here. That's really wild. And I will be, what am I doing today? Today I will be editing my Instagram reel for Schedule 35, microdosing around the world. Microdosing in Morocco is part 1. It's a little series that we got going on. So shouts out to Schedule 35, bro, for real. I just took a capsule and 100 milligrams because today I have started my menstruation and I'm happy about it. I'm excited about it. I talk about menstruation. Oh, it's a turtle. Oh, look at the turtle. Hi, turtle. Oh, look at it. Oh my God. Where you going, turtle? You finna go eat some leaves? Is that what you do? Is that what you do during the day? You go eat some... I want to pick it up so bad. What if I just picked it up? Oh my god, look at how it's crawling. It's so cute. Eat it. Psst. Hey. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. They really don't move as slow as, you know, media says they do. I'm a little confused about that. That shit was so fucking cute though. Like, what the hell? That's like the perfect thing for me to see first thing in the well, it's still like 1 p.m. right now. Look at how beautiful this place is. Might just do my workout here. Wow, so serene. So serene. I think I might stretch right here. I need to do some stretching, to be honest with you. I found another little turtle. Look at him. Aw. Are you trying to get down? Are you trying to get off this ledge? He walked around this whole ledge. How'd you get up here? Answer me. I gotta remember that every time they bring me something, I be saying thank you, but I gotta say merci. But every time I hear that, I hear oui oui, merci. Keep it cute when you're in my city. I'm 5'2", 8 cup titties. I don't need you because I already fucked me. I don't need it. See, that's what comes to my mind. We are in the Medina. I'm sorry.
Yesterday, guys, there is a really cool exhibitions museum and the cafe over there. With wicked parties late at night.
We are in the Medina. Okay, like I'm excited, but I do understand how it's like overwhelming. There's literally a fucking cobra snake that is a cobra snake. I don't know what to say about that. And then there's like niggas with monkeys out here. I'm sorry, men with monkeys out here. But it's like so vivid and bright, and I want some fruit as well. Successful day at the Medina shopping. Got to use my throat chakra. I felt safe with Slavo with me, helping me communicate and dictate the quality of things and how much I should be paying for things. Yeah, lots of touching skills. Yes. Talking about the energy, being in the flow, and conquering it all while on a microdose. So very happy about all of that, and got some real good stuff. It's a haul, y'all. Y'all finna get a haul. Y'all ready for the haul? Because like y'all got a haul. Let me shut the fuck up. Right when I put the camera down, our Uber driver pulled up, and because Uber is illegal, he rolled the window down and was like, shh. And we literally had to follow him a few blocks away to hop and run in his car, and so he could speed off, because Uber is illegal and they will literally persecute you in Morocco if you choose Uber over taxis. It was pretty funny. It is Medina Day in Marrakesh, Morocco, and this is the oldest place of the city. It is where all of the souks reside, and you can find any and everything here. I'm talking trinkets, gadgets, clothes, jewelry, makeup, argan oils, elixirs. Oh my God, they have literally everything. It's honestly overwhelming. You have to haggle for everything. So it's really a back and forth. It's really an activation of the throat chakra to figure out how much you're going to pay for something and how bad do you really want it. The streets are insanely busy, as you can see. It was ridiculous walking through here. It was honestly scary at some points. Once my clothes got caught onto one of the vehicles, so I was just like, oh yeah, this is y'all tripping. Anyway, then we got some fresh pressed juice. It was real good, real nice, real smooth. And I'm so grateful that Slavo was there with me to help me manage and navigate the Medina, because it is hectic, y'all. And when I tell you that you can literally buy anything here, look at this. Like, what? Slavo also mentioned that once that someone walked up to him with a catalog of children, unfortunately. So yeah, it is real wild. But I did get me some real cute things out there in the Medina. So be on the lookout for the next little reel. I'm gonna give y'all a haul so y'all can see the goodies that the Medina has to offer. I am back from a successful trip to the Medina, and it's time for a haul, y'all. Is y'all ready for the haul? Ass shaking is just a necessity.
Like, within all things, that ass must be shaped. So today, me and Slavo went to the MEDINA, and the MEDINA is one of the oldest parts of Marrakesh. It is where the souks are, and those are the like shopping areas. So you could find everything. Like, y'all, literally, I'm talking like monkeys and cobras, like for pictures. I'm talking like henna tattoos and all kinds of dresses. I'm talking jewelry and fabrics and rugs and scarves and silks and just, bro, you could find any and everything at the MEDINA. Also, Slavo told me that one time he went to the MEDINA and somebody approached him with a catalog of children. So unfortunately, you can find all things legal and illegal at the MEDINA. Anyway, I ain't see none of that today, but I did see some drugged up monkeys and some drugged up cobras, literally like putting on a show for people's entertainment and their dollar. Also, last time I was in Morocco, it was my retreat in 2023, and my friend took a photo of the monkey, and the man was like, "Monkey attack," and the monkey went and attacked all three of us. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, "What is that?" Bro, I'm being like harassed by a monkey, bro, for real. My friend Diamond was like, "Bro, I ain't know, bro, I ain't know." Like, and he's like yelling at us in Arabic. It was crazy. It was a crazy experience. So today we went to the MEDINA. I promised a lot of people a lot of things, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't get everything that I promised, but I got the goods. Starting off, I got these very beautiful scarves for my lover. I got me some cute little sandals. These are super cute. Paid $25 for these. This is like handmade leather, like real shit for real. And the guy was nice, and it's very interesting to like really observe the culture and how things work here, because it's very different. Of course, you haggling for everything, and like literally haggling is in their blood. And it's just interesting to see like the different temperaments of people, and like what the pricings of stuff is also just very interesting. But regardless, I'm grateful. Then I got some earrings. I paid $8 USD for these. I got some black soaps, jasmine and eucalyptus scent. Both of these were $6. Y'all, one of my favorite things that I bought is this beautiful robe. Like, what is you talking about? What is you talking about? It's gonna be even cuter with me naked underneath. Lastly, I got 2 caftan dresses for my mom and my aunt. Literally in America, we call these muumuus. I like this one better because this one accentuates the waist more. They're still really big, but luckily, you know, they're not for me. So, don't I look like a modest baddie? Y'all, this looks so good. Like, what even is this? Oh, this is the kale. Yeah, I forgot. On this day, we had the pleasure of going through a Qigong class with the lovely Slavo. And oh my gosh, I had a great time. I really enjoyed his teachings. I've done Qigong multiple times on YouTube, but it obviously is not like being in the physical, doing it with somebody who's so well practiced. And I also was blessed enough to receive a massage therapy session and acupuncture session with Slavo. And when I tell y'all, he got that divine touch, and you add that onto the knowledge that he has. Like, we would just have conversations, and I would just love to hear him talk about stuff, whether it's herbs or healing or modalities or religion. Like, we would just talk about various things, and I just enjoyed his presence and his energy, and he kept me alive while we were in the MEDINA. So I just very much appreciated getting to know him while I was in Morocco. And yeah, if you're ever in Morocco or at Jeanne Thompson or even in London, he's based in London, definitely hit him up.
Go ahead and get some acupuncture, get some kind of service from him, because he is a divine healer. That is for sure. I see another turtle, and this one is so much cuter. Well, they're all cute, but this one's smaller. Oh, look at the baby turtle. He might get picked up. Look at you, turtle. Look at you, cute turtle. Oh, you getting touched. Hi. Can I pick you up? OMG. Oh, you are so cute. Aww. Look at your green mouth. I'm sorry, I know you probably don't like that, but you're so cute. He like, boom. I gotta skedaddle. The butterfly. Oh, like, look at this is my hand. Okay, my bad. Yeah, that probably scared you. Where do you want to go? I'll help you out. Speak to me. Writing a book, a fantasy book especially, is like it's like I got like 2 plot lines in my head, but then it's like as everything is unfolding and developing and I'm doing this outline, it's like there's so many things to consider, so many people involved and characters and details involved. And it's an enjoyable process, and I already knew it was going to take, I'm not going to say a lot out of me, because honestly it's feeding me, but I knew that it was going to take, I guess I want to say. It's an enjoyable process, but it is a crazy process is what I'll say. I'm over here like, bitch, the more that I'm doing this outline, it gives me more perspective, because I really thought that Mahala would only be alive for the first 2 chapters and we was just going to really like dive in. But I'm thinking like, well, for one, it's going to extend 2 chapters, and I don't know. I'm just content with whatever it's going to be. Whatever it's meant to be is as it shall be. And that makes me excited, to be honest. It's just funny. It's kind of funny. It's like, it's so much going on that it's funny, you know? And writing the outline and mapping it out is fun. And honestly, going through the process of also having one thing in my head, or as like, okay, it's gonna go like this, and then the writing process taking it to be, oh no, that's not gonna happen, or that's gonna happen like this, or this person's gonna do that. Like, it gets more complex, and I respect the complexity, because that's what's needed to write a book. Like, we're not writing a screenplay. We're not writing a screenplay of a book. We're actually writing the book. And my most recent reads have been A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair. It is a Hades, Persephone, erotic book series. Fucking love it. Absolutely love it. Very sexy. Can't wait to write my sexy scenes in my book. But right now it's a whole lot of chaos, internal turmoil. Even external turmoil. Like, we got some crazy ass characters in this book. What was I saying that to say? I would say, those 2 books have given me a refreshed perspective on like how to approach a novel, how to write a novel, and how to be limitless within it, while also like, I enjoy the research part as well, because it's funny, because this is just still a channeled process. Like, it's very channeled, and like, I'm writing it, but I'm also just the vessel that it's coming through. And anytime that I like think of something, so it's like, all right, I need this new character needs a name. What do they represent? All right, this character represents the water element. They have a soft voice. I see them with like white hair, white eyelashes type vibe. All right, so then a word will come to me, and I look up the word, and the word is representative of the energy that I am cultivating. That's how you know that just like it's channeled, like, you know, it's really cool. And what else is fun? So last night I had my past life regression, I don't have much to say about that right now. But y'all, it was profound. It was really profound. Truly, truly, honestly. Yesterday was also the first day of spring. So March 20th. Today is the 21st. That's also very symbolic, very impactful and very meaningful to all that's happening right now. My past life regression was an ultimate purge of me in this body and who I am and the experiences that I've had in this lifetime. And boy, am I grateful. I am still amazed. Very fucking amazed.
Just got dressed. Y'all need some sunlight. I just got dressed up in this cute little two-piece set that a queen made for me. I will put her information on the screen and in the description box down below. But she wanted to make me this beautiful two-piece set. And I'm about to go take some pictures for the IG. And yeah, and I'm gonna go eat lunch. Cute me in
So this night I went to Emmanuel's room and he let me listen in on his new album before it was released. And that's what was going on in this clip. We had a really good time that night. I really fuck with layers. Like, do you, have you heard Sire by Jaden? Jaden's album? It's one of my favorite fucking albums. 90, the way he layered that song, and it's like the different elements, the voice, like, Jaden, like it's just like the deep voice, like I've always, the echoes, I'm like a little obsessed with those kinds of sounds, and I've always been curious on how I could produce that myself, you know, especially because my poetry is so like ethereal. Like, I mean, you know, I think it's really fucking dope how you brought it all together.
It's crazy how fear can feel comfortable.
Fear feeling comfortable is like programmed though, like solely based off of programming. And that's what I discovered in my subconscious last night. How do I explain this? The ego is a gift of protection. But what is it exactly? What is it? Because what takes the ego from its proper divine purpose of being a part of your intuition, really, like a part of you sensing danger, sensing fear, and then acting on it right there. But when does it become something that is utilized, overly utilized, where it's not needed? Perhaps when you experience so many dangers from the world, and perhaps when you aren't when you're not allowed to feel through those deep, tumultuous emotions and process them properly, and then they get stuck, and then they get buried, and then we move through life acting like everything is fine. And shit is not fine. Like, it's not fine because it's still rooted inside of you, and you have to dig that up. You have to get to the depths. You gotta go where it's dark and scary in order to persevere the most. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It was interesting. It's interesting to hear you speak about the nostalgic aspect when you were saying the feeling of missing someone is like the most nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes I'm super nostalgic. Like I'm constantly thinking of like my childhood and old people, old relationships. Like I almost live in it, which is kind of dangerous because like you want to be future thinking and move forward and let go.
Mm-hmm.
But I really do be, you know, I live in nostalgia. I'm not gonna lie. You know the Frank Ocean's album, Nostalgia Ultra? Bro, I used to run that thing.
Yeah.
It's real to me. You know, I really be in nostalgia all the time.
Why? What exactly are you in while in nostalgia? What is it doing for you?
Great question. I think it's a multiple. It's multiple things. Like I don't think it would be a linear like response to feeling. I think it's a little bit of escapism. A little bit of going back to a time when maybe I was more free, more loved, more coherent. And then I guess often when we're in something, we're never as present, and maybe we don't appreciate how pure or how beautiful or how rare that thing is in that moment. And then you move on 10 years later, 7 years later, 2 years later, and you realize, yo, I've never had that feeling since then. And all you can do to relive it is be in nostalgia.
But presence is an embodied practice. You're constantly in motion. Change is the only consistency. Wait. Change is the only constant.
Right.
We can't always... There's so much more greatness to experience, though. Like, over the course of 7 years, no matter who the fuck you are, there are times where you've laughed extremely hard, and then goddamn times where you've laughed even harder. Like, it gets better and better no matter what way you're going, no matter what emotion you're experiencing. Because even when you experience pain, it's still progress. Like in our Qigong lesson today, that is exactly the message. Like, to experience pain is to experience the progression. To hurt is to feel. To hurt
Growth.
is to heal.
Yeah, and growing pains essentially. Yeah, you don't grow in comfort ever.
Growing pains for sure.
It's interesting, and it's about I guess falling in love with the process of pain, which is crazy because you just know and you're safe with knowing that there's growth there.
Something about pain for me that I've recently started to experience is I'm very much an alchemist, and I'm very much somebody who's going to take whatever situation I'm in and learn how to breathe through it. And I've had really deep meditations recently where I'm literally feeling pain, I'm feeling turmoil and trauma within my body, but the more I breathe through it and the more I allow it to move through me, it has alchemized into pleasure. Like, for real, I feel this shit in my pussy chakra. Like, it's literally alchemizing into beautiful sexual energy, and that sexual energy is what makes you create. That's what makes me write. That's what makes me do all kinds of things.
Have you read Think and Grow Rich?
I started it, but not finished it.
Did you read the part about sexual transmutation?
No.
Oh, yeah, there's a whole part about sexual transmutation. And it's essentially what you're saying. Like, the fact that you haven't read it is crazy. That's how I got familiar to it. J. Cole had this bar where he said, if niggas put half of the time that they put into chasing ass into a craft, right now they'd be famous and rich. And it spun me. I couldn't believe. I was like, huh? Yeah. Like, and it before I knew what it was, I figured out about sexual transmutation, and then I've been on that process on and off for a long time. I'm now back on it. The whole celibacy and semen retention journey, and I've just realized that it's the best thing to keep focus and purity, and even when it comes to, I guess, you existing in the sexual energy, you're able to direct it in the right places, the right forms, because essentially it can be easily misused, like all energy, just learn how to direct it in the right way. Often better if you can put it into like your craft first, which is amazing.
And I was gonna say, I feel like it could be different. It is different for men versus women.
How so?
I feel like y'all, well, not to generalize, but I feel like men are more impulsive and animalistic, and women we're primal. Right. But like, it is channeled, and like, I feel like we know how to, or our intuition, I think maybe it's just more expanded. And cause I was celibate for a long time, And it's funny because during my celibacy journey was the moment I masturbated and connected with my body the most, ever. Like I make the most OnlyFans content. It was a great year. It was a great year. But with that energy, like I only had to separate myself from other people, the external. When I was allowing myself to tap further into me and what I needed from myself and to show up, that was the answer. That was the embodied practice. And yeah, it just gifted me a whole lot of clarity because I've had a lot of womb trauma and I've realized why I've had to go through that kind of stuff. And it was because I needed external niggas, whatever the fuck, to teach me lessons about how I need to show up for myself, you know? And it's a pretty difficult look in the mirror. Especially because it's like, what you mean? You kind of like chose that path, but like it was chosen intentionally for me to learn and for me to grow and for me to heal. So
1000%, you're right. And I think back to the point about primal energy with women. I think naturally, we are just based on biology. We are designed to just come and then that's it. But women, when you have sex, you hold it, and you're off the grid for 9 months if that's the case, so it's like it's a whole different energy, you know. But then I think going back to where we are at in the state of the world, I think we're going further away from that, and it's sad because essentially the further you go away from nature, the further you go away from God and yourself. And I think that's where we're going now, where everything is modified and artificial, and even the way how we interact with each other is becoming less like nature. So essentially, because men are supposed to have a bit more of that feminine energy and be okay with it, but there's this like overdrive of like be a man and and we're not in touch, and because we're not in touch, we can't even be in touch with women and how they need to be loved and cared for in tandem. So it's crazy. I agree too. Like I think when you're able to connect with yourself sexually, it's important because as you one of these like sexual health guys, a friend of mine, she told me that you only ever feel yourself. Like when you're even doing something with someone, you're only feeling yourself. You never feel that person. You feel your own self every time. You know what I'm saying? So when you think about it from that aspect, it's like if you have blocks, you're never ever going to be able to experience like optimal pleasure because you don't know how to unlock feelings within yourself. So you have to love self first before you do anything.
That's really dope. That's really dope.
You know what I'm saying? That perspective just shifts everything for me because I was like, oh wow. So really and truly, we just have to learn to be better self-lovers because we only ever feel self. It's crazy.
No, wait, I'm gonna say one more thing about my pussy chakra. That's so divine because once I manifested, once my divine masculine came into the physical and we were having sex and I could feel, I have a poem where I basically say like, we're like aliens exploring a new planet. Like literally, I didn't know the depth of myself physically, and like he's like hitting this spot, and I'm like, that's a new spot, nigga. Like what's like? How are you constantly hitting new spots? Like you go in here and I'm space. I'm a portal. I'm the void. I'm God. Like how are you channeling? Oh my God. And then you get into it and it's like my central channel from my crown to my root up to the ethers, it's like a circle. Like he's in me and we're going like this into each other and it's just fucking divine, bro.
That sounds crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
That sounds crazy.
It's infinite.
That's crazy. I don't think I've had that yet with sex, but I've had that with myself. I learned to ejaculate without touching myself and orgasm, full body orgasm without touching myself, and not thinking about anything sexual, not even having a hard on, just literally just purely like learning to like be in my body and like love myself. So I was touching myself and I was telling myself I love myself and good affirmations, and I just like started moaning as if like breath work, like as if I was doing something with someone but I was just doing it with me, and then it happened. It was crazy how I could channel that. And then some time after, I had this experience with this woman where we was giving like massages, lingam and yoni massages to each other, and it was like all on a purpose of worship. So like body worship, her way and my way. And we made a vow to not have sex with each other. and it was purely just touch only. And to this day, that was the most erotic and intentional experiences I've ever had with a woman ever in my life. Just because the intention was like so in the right place.
Wow.
So yeah, it's nice to hear you say that because it's hopeful that we can have the right experiences, you know.
It's so good.
I'd love to hear one of your poems. Do you want to share one?
Let me get yeah, for sure. 29. This is funny because this one's not even a poem. This is just me talking.
That's crazy.
I mean, I can read it though. I haven't read this in a while.
Okay.
It's called Ode to Liberation. Oh, look at this. It's a little pussy flower.
Wow, nice.
I battle the ego in my mind by leading with intuition, by being my loud, erotic, and colorful self and not caring what people think of it. I honor my humanity so much to the point where I don't feel the need to hide many aspects of myself. I have a curvaceous body that I love to dance in and show off, a mouth meant for eating and inhaling whatever I desire, a yoni meant for energetic release and pleasure, a clitoris designed for sexual expression and hedonist desires. I use my hands for writing and touching myself. I use my tongue to lick up sweet spills and the sweat off my lover's neck. My hips love to be grabbed and my ass loves to be smacked. I've experienced being caught in a man's teeth and having to claw my way out before he bit down. I'd prefer we no longer speak of these events as though they were once in a lifetime. Trauma knows everyone's full name, age, and every place you've ever laid your head at night. None of us have escaped her grasp without a dent in our psyche. It is a long road to living your life as though no one is watching. But my God, I am getting closer and closer every day.
That's cool. Yeah, read something
Off the
about
dome.
flying.
My mother tongue swallows emotions whole, barely tastes them as they go down. The only way they'll ever see the surface is if she has enough liquid courage to let them bubble up her throat like bile, spit, vomit. You ask me why it is so hard to be vulnerable, and this is the reason. The women in my family store trauma in every fiber of their being. No one knows how to communicate. The truth hides behind passive aggression, playing victim, Christianity, and Tito's. In moments of rage, my mother tongue only knows how to turn up, cut off, or dismiss. So it makes me wonder, what do we have ears for if not to listen? What do we have mouths for if not to express authentically? It's funny how some women look their children in the eyes and refuse to see a mirror. Forget their history of physical and emotional abuse, enter their 50s, and then wonder why nobody calls anymore. The only way people come around is through coercion or obligation. My cries for help have fallen on deaf ears, and those who could hear me spat shame because they were too afraid to scream themselves. It feels like ancestors got my tongue. Like somewhere down my lineage, I took a blow to the mouth and have been trying to find my way back home ever since. Like 1 million women are trying to speak through me, and I wish I could orchestrate a symphony of sirens. Maybe instead of words, I'll wail into the ocean. Maybe the sea will carry my song to new lands. Maybe the vibration will cause an earthquake and split the ground in two. Maybe I'll call this the promised land. Maybe I'll call this home.
That felt like
So I am about to go plant flowers in the garden with Emmanuel and Yasin and I think Slavo as well. I don't know if he already did it, but Miss Marianne and Gary, her husband, so Miss Marianne built the place, and then Gary is the gardener for like everything here. All the food and stuff is farm to table, and it was his doing. So they say that they like to have their creative residents come in the garden and plant something, and that's what we are all doing. They're in there planting roses, and I'm gonna go plant my own rose, so it'll be super cute. It took for it to be, you know, actually I don't know, just wonder how long it took for it to become all this. Actually, yeah, they say every day they walk the path of the garden, and seems very zen, very meditative. Greetings, greetings. Hello. Amazing. What'd you plant?
I've been making holes.
Okay.
I haven't made anything yet, but we've got white roses, yellow roses, and red roses. But we're just waiting for the soil.
Those little mud pieces.
Yeah, so I think this is all white.
He said when there's no label, it's white.
It's white, yeah. So this is white rose.
Cool.
Isn't it the snow Mary?
Snow fairy.
Snow fairy.
Snow fairy.
Snow fairy rose.
Cool.
Yeah.
Aww.
This is red rose.
Goodness.
Can I call you Rose?
Right.
The music?
Yes.
So I was playing Fantasia, which is electronic music for plants. But this is just water, and basically it's encouraging the plants to grow.
Cool.
So if they hear it, they're gonna go towards the water. So
That makes sense.
When it's moving, this is like some.
Can I see?
Water music.
Oh.
Just slipped out my hand.
Just like with both hands, grab a big clump of vermicompost and pitch it in the bottom of this hole. Be careful walking through. You won't hurt the plants, but the plants might hurt you.
yeah, I got cut earlier by a cactus.
You pop that one in there. It is heavy because it's very compact soil.
Okay, that's the bag. It looks like.
Yeah, that's. And then perfect. You know what? I'll tell you what. Natal plum. And if you put that in there.
You could hurt yourself, sweetie.
Well, it's not that sharp, but I mean, you don't want to like.
It hurt my hand.
It hurt your hand?
Yeah, because
When I was in elementary school, I watched a guy eat a worm sandwich on stage for our entertainment. It brings back those childlike memories.
How did you react to that one?
Well, I was screaming, but there were various reactions. People were excited.
Oh my God. I know, like real worms, like earthworms?
Yeah, it was a real worms. He put it in between two bread on stage and just took a bite.
Wow, I don't know about that.
Thank y'all so much for watching this video. This was one hell of an experience, and I'm super grateful for Janan Tomsna for inviting me to their divine space. Be sure to check out Brown Girl Almighty for all of my retreats coming up in 2025 and 2026. Be sure to show all of the facilitators that I mentioned in this video some love. They absolutely deserve it. And if you hit them up for any services, tell them that Trinity sent you. Other than that, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. If you made it to the end, comment a rainbow emoji. Thank you for watching.